I'm not saying I'm not gay. But I'm just saying.
I'm not saying.
I'm not saying I'm not gay. But it's just.
I don't know what to take away from that statement. What up, bitches? Welcome to MTV Cribs. Welcome to the Safari Podcast, where we talk about things we like. I'm Bobby, and then over here we got Nick and
Nick.
Some Nick duality going on for you guys. And
foreshadowing. Two versions.
Low key, but yeah, low key we're still versions too.
So what are we gonna talk about today? Just keep going.
Okay, we're gonna talk about Frank Ocean because that's the only thing we have to talk about ever.
That's kind of the only thing that matters in my life right now.
Yeah, honestly.
Frank Ocean.
That's a fucking bold statement.
Yeah, I've listened to Frank Ocean every day since that show. Every single day.
Can you tell them what show?
Since the FYF show. Do we have to look at the camera the whole time?
No, you don't have to look at it ever in your if you don't want to.
I'm sorry. Since the FYF show.
I was there too. But
I was rolling off the beam too. Okay.
So, what about Frank? Did you want to let the people know about?
How about we give a good introduction? When were you first introduced to Frank?
She, like most of the universe.
Okay. I'm gonna have to second that. She.
Yeah, I think I'll go with she
but,
too.
I mean, at that time, I didn't know who it was, and then I remember I heard a potato flew around, and then I was like, "Who is this man?"
Yeah, like this vine is hot as fuck.
Were we like in? That was like
middle school.
Sixth grade, 7th grade.
I want to say it was a little. But yeah, I think it was something like that.
I know for sure we were young enough to be scared of Odd Future and their videos, so I think
I was scared as fuck.
Yeah,
I was scared when I seen Yonkers.
I wasn't sure if I liked it or not, but I watched the video 8,000 times.
But I just remember that when it came out, I mean, I was still bumping like Bedrock and like.
That was the shit. It still is the shit. I'm still bumping Bedrock.
What was that one? IS Replay, and I remember I had an iPod Touch at the time.
Which one was Replay?
The fucking
Shotties.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that song.
That song was a hit when it came out, and that's the like that's what I was on. I was on that radio level, and then everyone in school was basically saying, a tornado flew around my room, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
and all the baddies had fucking OFWGTA on their fucking backpacks.
I wouldn't term baddies, but
all the baddies. If you're a baddie,
fingers.
If you're a baddie, you have hot Cheeto fingers, bro.
Or if you fucking skated. Wait, what'd you say? You said your first song was She too?
Yeah, my first song was She. Well, I liked them. I like Frank. That's where I got into Frank because like it was my my little escape because Odd Future was scary as fuck for me. But I wanted to act like it was cool because that was like the in trend. So I could say I liked Odd Future, but I'd listen to Frank only. But Frank wasn't even a part of Odd Future. Fun fact. No.
It's expensive.
Something, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. I know how to pronounce the word. Nick's over here like, just shut up. Just shut the fuck up, right? Shut the fuck up. I'll fuck you up right now. You faded Lil Zane.
Lil Zane,
I'll miss no challenge, bitch.
I'm so fucking loud.
Oh, dude, you didn't listen to my mix I made for my girlfriend. That's why.
Oh, because you didn't show me.
I showed all the people in my
you didn't fucking show me
group chat.
Because
I didn't show anyone that like I actually know. I never showed you either, but I just showed them the beginning of it. Okay. But I showed all the people in my little blonded group chat, and they're all like, dude, this is the dopest shit ever. And I'm like, I know. But my girlfriend didn't like it, so I guess who cares? It didn't work.
So Siegfried, pronounced
Siegfried.
Fried in German, the son of Sigmund and.
See, so it is Siegfried, not fucking Siegfried.
Siegfried.
It's Siegfried.
Pronounced German Siegfried, I think.
You fucking piece of shit. Never fucking come at me like that again.
He kills a dragon. This bitch kills a dragon. Gets treasure.
It's a story or what?
Wins. Brunhilde. Oh shit! This is the fucking story from the Django. Sorry.
Brunhilde.
Remember?
Yeah.
He talks about the story. He slays the dragon. Okay. And is finally killed by Hagen at the behest of Brunhilde. That's a fucking sad story. I think he gets fucking killed.
Hold on, pause. What's your endless theory? Besides fucking wrong, which I'm pretty sure.
Let me ask him. Are you done
Fucking God.
with yours?
Can
With
you?
your- with
Yeah,
your part?
you. I mean,
That's all you had to
we
add to
can
it?
go. What's yours?
Well, there's lots of stuff that I should.
But the staircase that leads to nowhere, so that's why it's endless.
What is the staircase?
I don't know. Let's hear. What's your commentary on that?
What is the only thing you think of when you think of a staircase?
Stairway to heaven.
Staircase to heaven. Duh.
Led Zeppelin.
Duh. Yeah. So obviously he's a Led Zeppelin fan. But
Was he credited on Blonde?
I don't know. There's a lot of people. I know David Bowie was.
Yeah, and he's dead.
No. There was,
And the Beatles, yeah, the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other guy, I forgot his name, but he wrote, "I'd do anything for you." That guy, I forgot his name. But yes,
I know what you're talking
anyways,
about,
back to
Were you
Endless.
done with everything though?
Yeah, yeah.
Back
I want
to Endless.
to.
Back to Endless. Back to.
I'm fucking done with Nick too right
Back
now.
to Endless. Okay, the device control thing. I'm not sure exactly what the meaning of it is, but in the video where they have like, okay, the video where there's like 3 different Franks, right?
Okay.
And there's like mainly there's like one Frank that just goes off and he just sits down on
Like on his
the whole
phone,
time,
yeah.
And that obviously is device control, but I'm not sure if he's saying like if it's good or if it's bad. Like if you're saying like that you should like you can like the whole world's in your hands, whatever, with this Apple appliance, that's good, or if that's like you're not supposed to be on your phone, you're supposed to be in the moment. I'm not sure if that's good or bad or not.
Okay, keep going.
That's a question I'm asking you guys. What do you think it is?
Oh, shit. I didn't
You
know.
first.
Because also that goes back into like
Like the outro device control.
Well, because we already had this conversation, so I'm just gonna say, like, like in the song itself, it makes it seem like I guess beneficial to have your whole universe like in the palm of your hand, like your fallible universe. But in like relevance to the whole video, it's like a critique. Like, what are you gonna do? Keep watching fucking Endless forever until you die?
Oh,
Because that's
I could do
like-
that. It's that good. It's really good.
I mean, still at the cost of your life, like to be on your phone your whole life. Because then, I mean, at that point, you don't live an actual life.
Yeah, true.
That's
Okay,
true.
but also that ties into even to Blonde, where it's the Facebook story, and then it's close to you, where he's like, the Facebook story is like, oh, like, so you want to add me on Facebook?
What is this Facebook?
Which is virtual.
I'm in front of her.
Every day.
It's fucking sad.
Dude, it's funny. What the hell?
Jealousy.
It's
Pure
pure
jealousy.
over nothing. Okay, anyways, but it's like whole saying like, alright, like you can't have like this love that's like in the internet or in like computerized love. It doesn't really exist. It's not like a real thing. But in the very next song is Close to You, which is the computerized version of like Stevie Wonder singing it
Yeah.
through the voice box. So it's saying like him singing a love song through a computer, but in the very thing before is like
Computed emotion.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that can also do like Frank's a
I
big.
think it's like a question. Like he's not. I don't even think Frank knows the answer to it. I think
Probably
he's like
not.
asking like, I'm not sure. Like,
He's just a guy. Yeah.
He's just
No,
a
but
guy.
I want to say in device control, doesn't it sound like kind of appealing? It's like with this Apple appliance,
Yeah.
and then it just like turns into like a total breakdown
Yeah.
of the song. It's like, oh shit, it's kind of scary and kind
Yeah.
of freaky. Maybe it could be both.
I think that's what I'm saying. I think it's like a question. I think it's a question. It's really to spark the question more than it's to like tell you the answer.
Probably, yeah. I give credit to
Okay.
that.
But for other stuff, like I'm not sure if it's UNITY or Alabama, where it's like a bunch of different voices singing.
Oh, that's Alabama.
Yeah, it's Alabama,
Uh-huh.
right? And then it's pretty much the same thing in the video. It's multiple Franks working on building the staircase, and then Alabama's multiple voices singing
Ooh.
the song.
Building the song.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
So then it's pretty much like I'm not
Fuck.
sure.
Even I'm learning stuff, and I'm
Exactly,
then
bro, I'm
fuck.
telling you.
So I'm not sure exactly if it's like him saying either like you have to work with like this is whole like Stairway to Heaven, this whole like whatever finding Nirvana, because fucking Frank mentions Nirvana in like every fucking song. Like I'm not sure if it's saying like this is a journey you have to do only with yourself, or if he's saying that like we're all really the same person trying to figure shit out on our
Oh
own.
shit.
It could like I'm not sure. It
It
could
could
be
be
either
either way.
one.
There's so
Mm.
many double meanings, bro.
I know, double
It is.
entendre is Frank's.
My theory is like talking to himself. Like, why the fuck would other people's input matter on, your own Nirvana?
That's true.
It's all in
It's a real
yourself.
question.
It's all in yourself.
Yeah.
Your own personal.
I guess that also because Frank's a like fairly quiet person. Like I think we can all agree on that. So is he quiet because why does he need to talk to everyone else, or is he quiet because maybe he's scared of talking to everyone else? maybe
I
you.
thought
we
we
go-
were talking about talking to ourselves. I feel like everyone talks to themselves.
I know, but didn't that's a line in Alabama? I'm trying to think of it.
What?
No, in Alabama, he says something about talking to himself. He's like,
I'll look for it. You can.
Alabama.
some things I didn't even
tell.
tell me. That's what it starts. It starts with Duplex in New Orleans.
Some things I wouldn't even tell me. Some things I wouldn't even tell me.
Yeah. That. But what was the line before that?
The internet's not so amazing up here.
I was
writing down everything. All
Things I
right.
didn't even know about me.
I was
Yeah.
writing out
Tell me.
everything. Things I
I'm
didn't
gonna
tell
be
nobody.
genius.
Some things I didn't even tell me.
Damn.
Fuck. Frank's crazy, bro.
Frank.
Barber fresh out penitentiary. Okay, keep going.
What else was there? There was a bunch of other stuff.
After Alabama.
After Alabama's UNITY.
But
Or
if there's like a
how
little
interesting.
quiet, like if you hear him, it says UNIT, you and I, like
Yeah.
you and I.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty. Just like those little
Yeah.
details that Frank has. It's like
Thanks for-
so minimal, but
Oh yeah. Well, that one's kind of well. Like once you look up the meaning of Comme des Garçons,
yeah.
which is like boys,
Mhm.
and then what does it say? It's like what was the line that says right before that? Oh, feelings come, feelings go, feelings come, feelings go,
Mhm.
feelings come. Because he's bi, but like I think at the end it's like, it's
gay.
more like
more gay
Yeah.
than bi.
or like it could be like more towards one guy.
Maybe.
It comes back to one guy, or maybe it just comes back to guys. I don't know. I think
Maybe he
one
likes
guy.
all girls, but this one guy a lot.
I think he's like mentally like in love with guys, but like he just like the pussy. He just
Biologically?
loves pussy too.
I don't know, because when you think of Frank, and
I think of him only
I don't-
fucking girls.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think of
guys.
like he can steal anyone's
But
girl.
the guys
Like
he dates are,
fuck.
like, feminine.
No,
Yeah,
they
they're
look
pretty like a
fine.
girl.
Yeah.
I'll follow
They're
you.
not-
But that's what he says. Like in Chanel,
They're
my
not
guy
all
pretty like a
bears.
girl.
He's like getting little. What was the word? Twink? Not twink. Something else. Like a. Because never mind. You're not familiar with, I guess, the gay term.
Oh, the twinks and then the
there's like a-
yeah. I
Oh, dude,
know.
I saw this thing on Reddit one time that this girl met Frank at a club and that he was fucking voguing. You know what voguing is?
Inform us.
That gay dancing where it's like all like extra like that, like all just like going crazy.
See, I
He
can't
was at a
picture him
club
doing
and
that.
Frank was
Yeah.
doing that. Dude, imagine you saw Frank doing that.
I just can't. I don't even.
can't picture it
Yeah.
either. But dude, that's crazy.
Probably wearing like a t-shirt and just
And glitter
jeans.
eyes.
A real glitter boy. That's his Snapchat, by the way. He hasn't. Have you seen him post
Did I
anything?
changed my name to I changed Ariel. I was an Ariel Glitter Boy.
Because there was already one
There
taken
was
out.
already a
Yeah.
real Glitter Boy. It was like no tweets. I was pissed off.
That makes me a little upset too.
But then I changed it to Ariel Glitter Boy, and then I just changed it to a real lover boy instead, just so like.
To pay homage to him,
Yeah,
you know.
but, like,
He
not
can
too
keep that.
much.
Yeah.
And then what happened? Okay, so what else did you want to include in your theory?
That was more. Well,
You want me to
like the-
remind you the tracks after?
no, cause I'll just jump to the end, cause it was like.
Yeah.
Cause I guess Mitsubishi Sony is like the last song, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, before that, device
Device
control. Of
control.
course.
Yeah.
But then the whole he like stops, right? And then right when he starts getting like right when the beat drops is like when he starts walking up to the thing. So that's like that's the feeling of that beat, the way like how beautiful that beat is that like makes you like it just feels like orgasmic or whatever. That's the
Mhm.
feeling of like Nirvana or like I figured it out or I finished the staircase. I finally finished the fucking staircase.
Yeah.
And then he walks up and then he goes and then right when he gets to the top it stops and then in the video in the short and whatever in the video we all see he just starts back in the beginning.
Wait, isn't there a thing where before you reach Nirvana, if you die, you actually take on another life form and you start all over again, and you keep on doing that cycle until you actually reach Nirvana, and then you don't have to do that anymore?
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know.
maybe
I
that's
never heard of
something
that
different.
with the LGs.
That's a thing you like?
That's a real thing. That's Buddhism.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that like-
Buddhism.
Is that like Siddhartha?
That's Buddha. It's Buddhism.
No, it's like
Buddhism is
it's
Nirvana.
that's where Nirvana comes from.
Yeah.
Right. But I mean,
So once you reach Nirvana, you start over.
You don't have to.
you've completed the full cycle, and therefore you don't have to do it ever again. I
Yeah,
guess.
so you're done basically. But maybe
But the thing
Oh,
is,
because
it's-
because
the thing
that
is
might
it's
be
so
true still.
hard to reach.
That might be
Nirvana.
true still because there's like I saw the Tom Sachs interview or whatever. Where he says that the version we all see is like 40 something minutes, right?
mm-hmm.
But that the whole live stream is the real version, which is like 140 hours, which is
Fucking
like crazy.
140 fucking
But
hours.
but you can find the end of that video on YouTube of the very end of it. he instead of like when he gets to the top, he doesn't just like reappear in the beginning. Like you see him actually like stand all the way to the top, and then he just walks down and he walks off, and the lights turn off,
Whoa.
and that's how it ends.
There's probably just the raw like footage of it.
It
you
might
know?
be, but I doubt it.
I mean,
You think there's a meaning to it? You think
I think
Frank's
there's a
that
meaning
delicate
to it.
to his
Of
details
course.
to like? Oh, maybe yeah. Honestly, I'd buy it.
but like,
Anybody? Any other?
It makes a
I don't know any other
140-hour
artists.
video.
Yeah, I don't know any other artists that'll be so. That's why. That's why I'm saying his attention to detail. What is it on UNITY? He doesn't let a random motherfucker shoot the B-roll.
Yeah.
Meaning he doesn't even trust. He doesn't trust anyone to even shoot his B-sides, like the stuff that no one even sees. Like he puts so much work into everything that I don't think.
fucking total opposite of me.
Yeah.
Making me feel bad. And then
Do you ask yourself what would Frank do? I do that sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
When I'm making my party, you guys are all invited, by the way, if you're watching, October 27th.
Love.
Booty Club. Yeah, for everything, I just asked what would
Do you want
Frank
to
do.
tell your
at the
theory
party.
of
Nah, I think
No,
that's too.
that's
that-
she already said too much.
Yeah,
I said too much.
yeah. You can't know about that.
All right. Let's talk about Bad Religion and then yours.
So did you guys were you impressed with my endless,
Oh yeah.
It was okay, but I mean,
it was okay.
it was okay. It was okay.
I think if you're watching it while he's talking about it, because when that was actually my first time seeing it,
Hmm.
and I was just like, oh fuck, like.
Oh, there's another question. I don't know what the fuck this is. When he gets to the top and it stops and restarts, it turns black for a second and there's a little purple thing on the side. Or it turns purple and there's a little black face on the side.
I haven't even noticed that.
Oh, and you paused it.
Yeah, I paused it because you pause it right there. It's like it's purple and then just a black face. What the fuck does that mean?
I gotta take another look at that,
Black
yeah.
and white, and that one part is just
Purple.
purple.
Totally intentional. Yeah.
Yeah.
With that, it's not just
There's a
something he missed.
reason
Yeah,
for
he knew that's there.
What is it?
I don't
I
know.
have no idea.
And it was at a certain part, right? It was like at the very, I forget. When
It was at the very. It was when it was right before, like right when it was like, and then it like goes to the beginning.
Mm.
That's in that moment.
All right, well, I'll take another look at that. But what were you saying? Bad Religions. Frank loves that. It's not just the song. It's an idea. It's a motif that Frank has in all his musics.
It's that color exactly, pretty much.
Do you think it might be this?
Doubt it. It might be the same world. Who knows? Frank's deep as fuck. Oh yeah! Wait! Dude, I'm a fucking genius, dude. In the
Fucking smack himself.
dude, in the Calvin Klein video, it's Mitsubishi Sony playing in the background, isn't it?
The Calvin Klein?
In the Calvin Klein.
Like
ad.
his shoot?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm almost positive. Yeah, oh, dude, I am positive. Dude, I'm a fucking genius, dude. Yeah, in the Calvin Klein video, it's this song. It's Mitsubishi Sony playing in the background.
So what does that have?
So we're talking about how
the image he's talking about is from the Calvin Klein ad.
Okay.
This picture.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm saying like but I'm saying it's like the same world. Whoever the Calvin Klein is, we have to decode this later because we're barely figuring this out. But whatever like video that is where he's like leaning like that,
Mhm.
or maybe that's Nirvana.
The Calvin Klein ad.
Maybe
I think we need to save this, man. That's two.
Because I'm telling you, right when
I've never seen the ad, so.
have you seen the Calvin Klein?
Yeah, I've seen it, but I still don't know what
Yeah,
like.
you remember like well he's just like rolling the thing and stuff.
Mhm.
But I remember I'm almost positive it's Mitsubishi Sony playing in the background, and what we're saying the little purple part is at the very end of the song where it snaps and goes back and then the device control plays, and it's purple, which is the same purple. It's the exact same purple.
The picture just shows you.
Okay, I buy it.
Damn, that was crazy.
You're welcome.
I know that was clean.
All right, good catch.
Okay, so
Speaking about purple,
Hank.
yeah, let's talk about the Nike's video of
Oh.
Heaven's Gate and how they had to. Okay,
That's the
so
same purple too, actually.
it's probably the same purple. Is purple a motif in Frank?
Purple's killing yourself.
No, but I don't know.
Maybe.
It might have a meaning.
And then, so what were you gonna say? Go more in depth on this. Like, tell Nick.
Okay, yeah, I told him earlier, but so there's this if you watch the Nike's videos, there's a certain shot where you can see someone laying on the bed with a purple like sheet over their face.
And this is on Genius too.
It is on Genius, so you can take a look at that there too. But it's a reference to a bad, or like a cult, which are basically bad religions, Heaven's Gate, and it's about all these followers that killed themselves wearing black Nikes and a purple sheet over them in order to reach like do you remember? It's like a spacecraft.
They were going to like the space.
Yeah, there was like a comet or something passing, and the only way they would leave with the comet is if they killed themselves at the same time it passed.
Yeah, that sounds like.
What if they did leave with the comet?
Go to the Museum of Death, you'll know what I'm talking about.
What if they did leave with the comet?
Maybe we always assume these are bad religions, but what if they actually had the answer and we just missed it?
Maybe they did.
Maybe. I don't know.
I guess we
probably did.
Our puny brains aren't allowed to comprehend what's going on. But okay, continue.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that's just one of the bad religion Frank talks about, and like on his song "Bad Religion," he talks about one-man cults, which is a reference to People's Temple. It's basically this one guy who gathered all the outcasts in society and he collected them, and so at the People's Temple they were forced to drink it. So if you're a true believer, which I buy it, everyone says like, oh, they're radical, they're crazy, like why would they even believe that guy? But if Frank said like you said, if Frank like had a show at some random place and
if Frank told you to kill yourself, would you do it? I'll think about it.
Like I would miss out on all the work Frank has to do for it. But if Frank told me like he's going to like a secret pop-up show in like 1 hour, and let's just say like I know nothing about, hypothetically, if Frank did that, I would stop whatever I was doing and go there, even if it's from a freaking fake, like even if it's not from Frank himself, if it's like a Frank fan page that like messaged me saying to go to a Frank show
and even if there was an actual already set playing at
the same time, like I'd still go. And if the set ends and it's like an hour done with the show, I would wait for the potential to see Frank live and in close proximity.
Maybe, Only.
That's all. It's all hypothetical though.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
That would never happen.
It's possible.
It's possible, but I would do that, and that's what the followers of People's Temple did. They said, "Drink this," in order
they trust the process.
Yeah, they trust the process. Basically, it ended up with like thousands of people fucking dying due to cyanide poisoning. But yeah, and he references bad religions to unrequited love. That's what he thinks That's the closest.
And that tied in with like the actual song "Bad Religion."
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Can you define that word again?
It's when you love someone and they don't love you back. That's what unrequited love.
Actually?
Unrequited love.
Unrequited love.
Is that an adjective you just put onto it, or is that like something like?
Yeah. Did you read that in a book or?
Unrequited.
No, like did you like look up like a Genius or something and it said unrequited, or you just put that yourself?
No, Frank has that in his lyrics.
Lyric?
Yeah, it's.
Oh shit.
This unrequited love, to me, it's just a one-man cult.
Oh.
People's Temple. That's what he feels like. So it's like, you know,
and
this is good stuff, huh?
Yeah. I just, my ears don't work.
We just don't understand those words, so we assume they're fake.
No, I'm not making this stuff up. Maybe Frank is, but
Okay.
I hope not.
Okay, and then you're saying
because like what I said, my theory, or not my theory, but for what I'm taking it is, back Frank had an open letter in like 2013, I want to say, where he actually came out as being bisexual, and I think the individual that he's speaking of is the same person he's speaking of in Ivy. But basically what happened was Frank was in love with someone and this person did not love him back.
I feel you, Frank.
But secretly, no. Secretly, this person actually did love him back, but maybe it wasn't like the norm, to like another guy back, because this guy had a girlfriend that was waiting upstairs for him, and Frank and this other person.
Where'd you get that from?
Frank's open letter. No, Frank's open letter.
All right, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because I thought the whole song "Bad Religion" was about him, being gay, and like a lot of.
It could be. That's what I'm saying.
Formed religions and base gods and stuff is like, I guess not persecuting, but it definitely doesn't promote, you know,
homosexuality. Yeah, that's what I mean. It could be talking about that too. It's
and
like
then, you know,
any religion that.
And then he has like a rabbi shrink tax
Yeah.
that documents all this for him, but he probably doesn't care.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
That probably really happened.
sometimes you just need someone to listen to, you
It
know?
did happen.
There's probably
I'm almost positive it happened.
There's a Muhammad somewhere that had Frank in his backseat and didn't acknowledge it.
That's great. No, imagine people that like, because you know, Frank didn't just like, it wasn't, Frank had a life before he was this amazing artist, you know? He probably could have been doing music, but he used to, Fat Burger and Subway and, you know, the other place? He was Allstate. I think it was Allstate. He was
selling insurance.
Yeah, he sold insurance. That's crazy. Imagine like
you bought your insurance from
Frank Ocean, dude.
I wonder if that was good insurance.
Fuck, I don't know.
Allstate?
Is it?
My parents had Allstate, and then our car got totaled, and then they didn't give us a lot of money. So my conclusion from my own experience is that it wasn't good. So
that's probably why he left.
I
No.
got AAA.
I'm with Farmers only now. I have AAA too. I have AAA and Farmers. The roadside assistance, though. The roadside.
Safe light repair, safe light replace.
And then did you already talk about you? Oh, you already talked about it.
I have a question. Ever since
I have a question.
You want to ask your question?
No, I'm just kidding.
Since listening to Frank like every day, and since the like Brockhampton's been big as fuck, do you find yourself being more gay now?
You know, I'm not saying I'm not gay, but I'm just saying.
I'm not saying.
I'm not saying I'm not gay. But it's just.
I don't know what to take away from that statement.
Okay, keep going. You had a point there, I guess.
I think Frank just always had that effect on me. Like, if you remember a long time ago.
Okay, let me tell you
yes.
something.
Not gay.
Okay, so another fucking Nick, okay? Nick Lopez, who went to his school. I swear that he just said his full name, but anyways, what's up, Nick Lopez? Anyways, he told me, dude, because we playing baseball together, and he told me that Nick would go to his school, his Catholic school, right?
Who's Nick?
This Nick.
There's a lot of fucking Nicks.
Story, okay? Nick would go to his school, and he would tell all the kids that I was his boyfriend.
Whoa.
This was
Nick went to school and told Nick all
the kids, and
that
then
Nick's boyfriend was Nick from another school.
And then Nick Lopez told me. And he was like, dude, you know this guy's telling everyone like you're his boyfriend?
Okay,
I'm
sure.
Like, what?
I'm sure it wasn't that, but
And
I remember a specific
were you
Instagram
okay
post that I captioned with Frank's lyric. It was like, I believe that marriage. Do you remember that post?
And dude, remember back then you were so gay. Back then you were so gay.
Okay, I was.
I'm not getting front because like freshman year when I looked at my old tweets
I feel like you were fucking just as gay too.
Probably more. I remember I had a tweet that said, "Dude, all right, no judge zone." I had a tweet that said,
fucking judge.
So you can see why people thought that we were fucking just that, just fucking.
Did you say the tweet?
No, say it. Yeah, go ahead.
You guys interrupted me.
Nick, I was real calm and shit.
Okay, I had the tweet said, I usually like girls, but right now I don't know. Like I usually fall in love with girls, but right now I don't even know. And right now I was like, dude, I'm so gay. I deleted all my tweets. I deleted all of them.
So there's no trace of it.
Nick's trying. You're such a fuckboy right now. Like you're getting he's getting such on my nerves. Like he sees Frank Ocean. No, it's pissing me off because he sees Frank Ocean once and then.
Okay, dude, you've seen him once too.
Shut the fuck up. No, he's pissing me off because like Nick's trying to be so mysterious, but you think like we have a million people wanting to know what the fuck we're doing.
Do.
Yeah?
Swear I have fans, bro.
I bet people are making podcasts about you right the fuck
now.
No,
they're not making podcasts, but they're like thinking about me late at night.
What the fuck? After this episode, we may have Mega Cloud. We're going straight to
fuck cloud. We don't need cloud.
Because you brought up you brought up shut the fuck up. I'm trying to fucking. So you know in Lens how he's saying all the people got a lens and then he says Kevin got a lens.
Yeah,
Who's Kevin?
I remember.
You saw it on Genius too, huh?
But he thinks No.
That's that's what it said. It said Kevin
Abstract.
Abstract.
But I doubt it.
But I feel like that's a reach.
No, that's a big reach. That's a big ass reach.
Because
I highly doubt it's Kevin Abstract.
True.
Kevin Abstract is pretty much like equivalent to us in the scale of Frank Ocean. If we're comparing each other, yeah.
I saw a video on YouTube that was like introductory to Kevin Abstract, and this was maybe like a couple months ago to maybe to a year. And I don't quote me on this, but from the I don't know what source it was. Like it was like Vox or something weird like that.
Vox is sick.
Vox is pretty
like,
sick.
Vox would not do a story on Kevin Abstract though. It was probably Pigeon and
Probably
Planes.
Vice, because
But the thing is, was they compared Kevin Abstract and Frank Ocean for some odd reason, and like they have like the same channel. It's like Odd Future.
I think just because
just like on similarities.
Yeah, I could see that.
Well, because
like,
Brockhampton pretty much is like Odd Future's kid.
But they're Odd Future if they produce better.
Dude,
better music.
I was
Honestly,
thinking about this, dude.
Better music?
Imagine.
Yeah, I didn't think Odd Future.
Better. Dude,
Yeah.
Imagine if an Odd Future project came out now, how dope it would be.
Well, I mean, I thought you were saying Brockhampton should be better. I was like, no, you're tripping.
No, Brockhampton does make better music.
Yeah. I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Flip-flopped.
Odd Future, like
it was so like in the beginning stages.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, imagine if they made a fucking project now, dude.
RG Beats.
With Sid, how fucking sick Sid is. Earl's fucking on another level.
Frank Tyler's
yeah. On a whole nother level. Everybody
like they're all better individual artists, but together they're not. But like
they never do anything together. So
but when they did it back then, like the Odd Future tapes or something.
They were all like so young. They were like
yeah.
all, like,
but what I'm saying is like if you take the members of Brockhampton apart, is it gonna be the same thing? I don't think so. I think you have to hear like Merlin fucking yelling after. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's like a Sampha.
Yeah.
Like
Sampha's perfect on everybody's songs
except his own. Like on Alabama, like when Sampha comes out, it's just like but on his own songs, it's just like.
And on Solange's album too. Shout out to Solange. Honestly, alright. If it wasn't for Solange, I probably wouldn't even have gone to FYF. Straight up.
Look at how fucking like whack that is from a Frank fan. From a Frank fan, like I only went to go see Frank.
He's a real.
Shout out to my old girlfriend that took me to that.
Economics guy.
Okay,
I still like her.
No, he sees like a.
She was blonde, by the way.
For a festival, and he goes one by one, like that, every single one, and then he's like calculating the cost of the ticket in the background, and then he goes like. No, it's not worth it.
No. If I would have done that, then I would have only got a single day pass. I didn't do that. I got a 3-day pass, and I didn't go with anybody. I went solo, dude. Solo.
And who'd you see there?
Solo.
Who'd you see there?
Oh, would I see live?
No, who'd you see there?
Roaming.
Who was just
I saw my good friend Kevin Abstract with Romeo, and I was like, "Hey, Romeo, we got the same eyebrows, bro. Hit me up, dude." Because the first day I went by myself. The second day I went with
That one person's Danielle's friend, right?
Fucked up. I just forgot his name.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I'm sorry, bro.
That's right. I went to day and night basically by myself too.
You went to by yourself?
Anyway,
basically. Hey, no. Let me tell a cool story. It has nothing to do with Frank Ocean. Well, hold on. I'm just gonna put your story on pause because I have a better story. All right.
Better story?
No. Okay. No. Me and Nick were supposed to fuck someone up because I got ripped off $200.
We still haven't done it. Are we going to do it?
We still haven't done it because the guy hasn't messaged back because I think he's smart. Yeah, he knows. Anyways, basically, long story short, I got scammed $200 on OfferUp by like 13-year-olds. I don't know why the fuck I bought it, but
13.
I bought it.
For what, day and night?
Day and night, 3-day, and like I don't know why. No, but hold up. How much was VIP for day and night? Like
the entry ticket was like $300.
And so plus the 200, that's like 500. VIP was like $500.
Right.
So when I was at day and night, like since there's so many people and I like to go into the front.
Everybody snuck into VIP. Dude.
Okay, well then fuck my story then. What's your story?
I forgot it now. So I was gonna say my day to day on how FYF was.
No, like basically, okay. So there's like a barrier, and then some girls
they
jumped over because they had water, but they let me because they're like, oh, he's with us, and so I was like, hey. So I guess it all paid out, but I still got scammed $200.
I fucking jumped over.
Have you had sex with blonde? How many times? A lot? I'm guessing a lot.
I'm just saying, like, I stopped playing blonde to play blonde somewhere else. So I'll like, I had blonde playing. there was this one point in time where like every room in the house had Blonde playing. It could be a different song, but it was all playing something. So you'd walk into a different.
People didn't get annoyed in your house?
No, not really, because it's good music. It doesn't matter.
It's good music, bro.
It's good music.
He has sick ass speakers at his house too. It sounds so cool.
Got the Bose.
Blonde is one of those albums, one of those rare albums. I think it's the only one of its kind that gets better with age.
Yeah, dude.
It aged so well. Like the more you listen to it, the better and better it gets. The new things the more new things.
I've not gotten tired of one song.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on Channel
I think
Orange.
I've heard it like so. I don't know how many fucking times.
Channel Orange was like
Channel
it's what
Orange.
you wanted, but it didn't have anything like. It was a great album. It was what freaking took me to the next level, to the next stage of my Frankhood. But
Frank.
yeah, but
You should name the podcast Frankhood. Or the episode Frankhood.
maybe it's not too late. If you're reading it right now and it's
If you're reading this, it's too late.
So yeah, Frankhood's I was just gonna tell it right now. So there's this one person in my life that was a blonde, and I listened. So me and this person.
So you connected to Blonde?
No, I loved Blonde then. I was like, I thought I loved it more than I can love anything else in this world. But then me and this person had a disconnect, and then that album just magnified by 1,000,000. It's like it was the first
to live a blonded life, and you just tear every single.
Yeah, and it's just like
Oh, that's so sad.
it's
That's
like
so
no,
sad.
think of it. It's like that album was like foreshadowing the future, I guess. It's like blonde, and I was just.
For you.
It's like he made it for me. It's the perfect album for me. So I don't think I'm gonna get that tatted like in a month, like just blonded.
Are you
Blonded,
gonna get blonded?
blonded. Yeah,
Okay.
I had that tattoo idea even when I was with this person, but now it's like even more so.
Tattoo, you're gonna get
Blonded, yeah.
Navy tattoo?
No, I'm
He's gonna join the Navy.
it's a future plans.
Shout out to
So,
you.
yeah, thank you very much.
Tribute to the troops.
But that's what I'm
I
saying,
listen
it's
to
like-
pyramids like every day on my commute on the 605. When I'm in traffic on the 5, best believe I'm listening to fucking pyramids.
Every day when I do my vocal exercises, I sing all of the Blonde album after, just so I can practice.
I'm called BS on that one.
What?
How you gonna sing the whole thing?
I do. It's a fucking
And
long
a
ass
vocal,
drive.
vocal exercise.
It's like
whole-
15 minutes.
Let's speak of that. I showed Nick this thing where if you watch this video, you get like these features on your. What do you call them? Like
Features.
no, not like facial features. You get these facial features.
Yeah.
Like if you watch a video, you can get freckles.
I didn't
yeah.
do it though, but he showed me.
There's some true shit.
Did
Like
you watch it?
no, I didn't watch it because I don't want freckles, but. I saw stuff that said like you watch it and I was like this is bullshit, but it had like 1,000,000 views, and then you go to the comment section or you go to like
Fucking
the likes,
trolls.
you know, you would think that it has like a whole bunch of thumbs down. No, that had like 90% likes, and I was like, what the hell?
So that means it works.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it works. Like, how are you gonna scam that big? Like, you
do
can.
it, pussy.
If I had freckles, I think that would.
No, you do it because you don't have freckles.
Why would
Yeah,
you?
yeah, I'm saying if I had freckles, hypothesize what I would look like. If-
Exactly, so you should do the video.
No, he's saying what would he look like if he
Yeah.
had freckles?
So before I watch this video, should I get some freckles? But yeah, so like, I listen to pyramids like every day.
I have
Talk to
a.
Bob. We haven't talked to Bob very much.
What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about?
Have you had sex with Blonde?
Hold on, I'm really thinking about this. I'm really thinking about this. No.
No?
No.
Have you?
I don't want to answer that.
Okay, I'll tell you my thing.
Because
There's been
you said in the
So
beginning of the video that
the
we're
only reason
all.
he's fucking asking this
virgins.
question because he just wants to say that.
He just wants to say I've had sex to blonde or whatever.
No, my story is I haven't done anything to Blonde.
Ooh.
There's been multiple times where I've had Blonde playing, and then like right before like I start doing whatever, I'm like, she's not worth it, bro. Turn it off. You have to. You can't waste Blonde on like a regular person.
Let's,
That's fact.
No,
That's a fact.
From coming from a non-Frank Ocean like
Yeah,
enthusiast.
We'll fuck you up, bro.
No. We're not like we respect non-Frank Ocean enthusiasts as long as you don't trash talk him. But like, you will understand.
Just got beat.
No. There's a
in the
mutual.
comment section. Best believe we're gonna see.
We're gonna. Okay, what the fuck was I saying? No, I have. Let's just say this: I've had my heart broken by Blonde to Blonde, like while listening to Blonde. That's fucking better. That's better than fucking having sex in Blonde.
Your
I
story
haven't done either, so I mean,
wait, but the whole thing is you said you had a story, and
that was it. That was the only
That
thing I
was the
said I
fucking
didn't.
story.
That was just.
You guys said I had a story.
You said you had a story.
We just confirmed that the only reason you asked the fucking question was because you wanted to say something.
Well, I mean, I asked you guys fucking first, fuck.
All right, real quick question. Best Frank song.
That's so hard.
No, real quick. First thing that comes to your mind. He said Pyramid. I'm saying Chanel.
Biking you. I don't even know. I can't even really believe that. Though.
Okay.
Like, I feel like I have to think about this longer though.
All right. I'm just gonna name projects and you're gonna say. All right, nostalgia.
Wait, hold on. How about we name songs and then you can.
No, the first thing that comes to your mind. It's too elaborate.
No,
It's
give
a
up
quick
3 songs,
question.
And then he has to
The
rate
first
them.
song I think of
Put it
nostalgia
on-
is Bad Religion.
Bad Religion's on Channel Orange.
Oh, I'm a bitch then.
I just fucking exposed him right now.
I guess. I mean.
Nostalgia. My favorite
I made that same confusion earlier.
is Strawberry Swing, Channel Orange,
Oh,
Crack Rock,
Strawberry Swing.
Endless, UNITY, or Wither,
Or Mitsubishi.
or Higgs, or is it Higgs? Because in the song he says Higgs, but
I
it's
think I
pronounced.
always pronounce it Higgs just because it has 2 G's.
All right.
Right? That's how you're supposed to pronounce it.
And Blonde.
Rushes is hard and Rushes too.
Blonde. I'm gonna leave Blonde. Just the.
Okay,
What's the song? No, what's the song right after? The one that you really like. Fuck, I feel like a bitch. I forgot. Wither. The one right after Wither. That one's.
It's the ambience, and then it's in here somewhere.
That one's so.
That one is good. He played that at FYF.
That one's so good.
He played that at
the
FYF.
unreleased projects like Blue Whale. I know Chanel was released. Fucking Lens.
Oh, just his singles?
Yeah, like
Chanel.
the unreleased ones.
Summer Remains.
Chanel. It's gotta be Chanel.
Summer Remains.
He's saying the one. He's saying like the low key like.
Oh, the low key?
Like, yeah, the ones that are like unofficially released.
Yeah.
Voodoo. Well, that's on Channel Orange. It's the end song, Voodoo. But he has like an official, like without the whatever is playing on.
Fertilizer was a song that we said.
Yeah. But I'd have to say he has a song called from Lonnie Breo.
Mm.
Oh, fuck. It's Sucker for Love. It's like he raps on it, but then he sings on it. I don't know if you haven't heard it. Yeah.
That's the one you showed me, right?
Yeah, I think I
That
showed you
one's so
that.
good.
That one's sick, huh?
And you said what?
Summer Remains.
I've heard
Summer
that.
Remains.
He's just
I
in
think
the
it's playing
room.
on
Yeah,
piano,
he's just in his
like,
room. Yeah.
In like a 2002 style video. It just looks, yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
Like on a MySpace
I have to
style
watch
video.
both of these. I have to watch both of these.
What's the other one? There's another one I really like.
Blue
I
Whale?
forgot it. No, not Blue Whale. I forgot. Fuck, I feel like a retard.
Do you know how like any?
Tropical.
What does he even say?
I
Shade
don't
Price.
remember.
So.
Glow with the low cut.
I remember I told you I
J.
wanted to put it in my mix, and then you were like, "No, it's too."
Oh, Sideways.
No, it wasn't Sideways. I put Sideways in my mix.
Oh, Sideways is hard. What was the one that you wanted to put? I'm pretty sure you wanted to put Blue Whale.
Can I look it up on my phone?
I mean,
I'm
I
pretty
guess
sure
it's
I
not a
have it on
fucking
SoundCloud.
sin.
Yeah. Anyways, Bobby was telling me that like
About an hour now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, I showed Nick Blue Whale not too long ago because he was trying to make a Frank mix, and Nick showed Bobby,
I remember.
and Bobby already fucking knew because Bobby's like
An
he's
OG.
got the clout like that.
I remember it now. It's memorized.
Oh, okay,
Memorize is so
okay.
hard.
Yeah.
Memorize is so
Yeah.
hard.
Okay.
Okay.
Memorize is so hard.
Yeah. Are people like the average? Is the average bear gonna understand what we're talking about?
I think the average Frank fan
should have a good general idea of what it.
I feel like I know as much as the average Frank fan.
Yes, because that's exactly what you are, just an
Yeah, I'm
average
gonna
Frank
fuck you
fan.
up right now.
That's
You ain't shit, dude. You didn't even have anything depicted for Endless. You got the same thing everyone. Okay, it's Endless because it starts in the beginning of the song.
is literally endless.
Okay, duh.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't
Hey, how
put
did-
you in the corner like that?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a clapback, but it's just looking at you and looking your.
your.
No, but like people watching this will know. It's like, damn, who's the one wearing a fucking Frank shirt
Dude,
right
I
now?
had it, but I just like, dude, I'm looking like a fucking like, alright, I'm the guy with the Frank shirt and the Frank podcast talking about
With
Frank.
the other guy with the Frank shirt.
Yeah, I
on the
know.
Frank
And we got the
podcast.
same name. Like, we're just like so retarded.
Duality.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Oh, we haven't talked about
We're-
that in like in depth.
Yeah,
Hold up.
That's what we gotta end on, man.
Yeah, we should end on that.
Hold up. I just want to say something before we end on that. No, I'm serious.
Before we end,
There's good guy, and there's the live version of Good Guy.
Yeah.
It's a totally different.
Have you heard?
Expand.
Dude, no, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that was Nick's turning point.
Yeah.
Like at the Frank show, he could have been listening to it like, all right, I dig these songs. Like I know Frank, but then when he played Good Guy, that's when it became religious.
And then when he's like, I fucked up, and then he did it again.
And he started over. Oh fuck! He's just a guy.
He just did it so.
He's just a guy. He's not a god.
I'm not picking up what you're.
Alright, dude. Have you never heard the live version of Good Guy?
Well, no.
I have it on my laptop.
I have it on my
YouTube.
phone. Yeah.
It's on YouTube. Like
It's
a quality version.
It's
of it.
beautiful.
Dude, it is fucking
what's different?
crazy. Dude, he just.
Oh, it's
And he
no, don't even ruin it. No, because I'm gonna be thinking about that instead of Frank, and it's just like he has Alex G come out. That's one of his like he toured on it with him, and it's just he plays like live strings. He's freaking taking a knee on the piano, and then Spike Jonze is there shooting the entire show.
Well, now you're explaining the entire show.
But what I'm just saying, it gave it that ambiance, and now when I hear the song, like it's a beautiful song, but I just think of the memory, and it's like.
Moment. But did he change anything lyrically?
Yeah, he like extends it. It's like because the Good Guy's like a minute long,
and it's like it's like a lo-fi.
Yeah.
It's like a recording off a voice memo basically, and then on the live version, it's just like it's beautiful. You gotta check that out.
Dude, I put that song in my mix, and she just still didn't fall in love with me, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe she just wasn't.
Maybe she's not the one. Yeah.
Dude,
what's her sign?
Scorpio.
Yeah, she's not the one. Yeah, she's not the one.
Dude, I wanted it to be the one. I know. I lucky.
There's a lot of people who want to be the one.
I know. I'm sorry.
Well, for me, it's just one.
But
But
feels right now. We don't need that.
I'm sorry, guys.
Get out of the feels, and then
we never had the feels, bitch.
All right. So, anyways, what are we ending on?
Yeah.
Duality.
Yeah.
All right.
I got. Okay. Okay, you can go. First.
No, you go. Let's let Bobby go first.
Whoa, I have nothing to pitch right now. You boys.
I can pitch something real short, and then you can go like.
All right. What do you got?
Well, the two versions thing is the one thing I want to say.
Let's just state facts that are two versions.
Two versions.
Two versions.
Two virgins
Ooh.
is the name of a project with John Lennon and Yoko Ono. And Frank is like a super huge Beatles fan.
Yeah.
So when you think that the
two versions is two versions,
you think that the double entendre is two versions, but really it's like two virgins with John Lennon
and Yoko. Oh
yeah, and that's like you would have never known that.
I would have never. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
All right.
You can go on the duality thing.
Well, it's just I think I read this off Genius, but it was still like mind blown when he said there's a line off Lens where he says, "Spirits got me pants down, can't be embarrassed of it." Meaning can't be embarrassed of it because your pants are down, but embarrassed of it. He says it like bare-assed of it. Can't be embarrassed of it. Fucking Frank, man.
What is that?
What's that?
Duality though on that?
Yeah, because it's two.
Double meaning. Okay.
Dude, the hardest thing, like the fucking one thing that like a big old brain switch, like I went crazy, was when I figured out who Memo was when like Provider came out. I was like, Memo finna start acting up. Like I figured out who Memo was, right?
You must not get the memo.
Yeah, well then you're like, you must not get the memo. I don't cut bitches no more. Like, dick, what? Dude, that is genius, dude. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Or like on Lens, I put this annotation on Genius because I needed everyone to find
Do you have
out.
an account or what?
Yeah, I have an
Is that
account.
highly voted?
I put it up there today,
And
literally
it's still on
today. I don't know if it's probably on top because it's the most recent.
Everybody will.
Yeah, go check it out on Lens. He says, "Can't be my type. I'm a low life." Meaning that he's off the radar, right? You know, he fell off the map for a couple years. But a low life, he's talking about this person that is like so good, too good for him, and he's a low life. You know, this person's up there, he's a low life down here. Like in terms of how he feels in his relations, like that's a duality right there.
Well, the only thing
I saw it in that terms originally.
What? So which one?
He's a low life.
Oh really?
The first one.
Oh, that's a good eye.
But well, the only thing I keep thinking of when I think of the term duality is like his songs, like the actual songs themselves, like Super Rich Kids, and then what's the fucking contrasting song to that?
Sierra Leone.
No, not Sierra Leone. You had a landscaper and a housekeeper. Since you were
Sweet Life.
Sweet Life. Those are contrasting songs, but it's in the same fucking album, and I think they're right after each other too. And it's like they're like they're like the antithesis of each other.
Mm.
So Super Rich Kids is like talking about, you know, a silver platter, silver spoon lifestyle in a negative light because it's all like materialistic.
Mm.
It's all like a, you know, and then on the flip side of that, just fucking Sweet Life is promoting it at the same time. And then I'm trying to think of like another instance of that where he does the same thing. I know it, but it's just like it has to come to me.
Well, Be Yourself and Solo, like the person that's speaking in Be Yourself, it's like degrading drugs, saying don't do it. But in the next song, he's fucking
going off tabs,
off that acid, and like
yeah.
This guy. And then me and Nick were also talking like, you think Frank is gonna show up at Camp Flog Gnaw? It's like, no, he wouldn't. It's on his birthday. Like he has better things to do. But it's like, fuck. He told me he would, you know? It's like
you really have no, like, both ways make sense.
Yeah, both ways make total sense. It's like, well, obviously, everyone from Odd Future is going to be there. Why wouldn't Frank be there? But then again, it's like, Frank wouldn't be there. It's his birthday. And he wasn't really...
we expect Frank to be there. Of course he's not going to be there.
Yeah.
But then if he did show up, it'd be like, of course he was going to be there. Everyone knew he was going to be there.
Like, obviously, he's fucking there, yeah.
Okay, well, the main thing about the two versions thing that we haven't addressed is that there's two versions of everything. There's two versions of Lens. There's two versions of biking. There's two versions of Nikes. There's actually three versions of Nikes because there's the video version, there's the album version, and there's the co-version.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then Provider actually has four versions, but they're not that different.
What?
Hold up.
Yeah.
What's different?
It's like like an extended intro, an extended outro, and like just small stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really know what that means.
And there's also like two, I think I saw 3 album covers for Blonde. It's like the blonde one, and then
there's two versions of Blonde.
Yeah, the BLOND, BLONDE.
And the blonde with just the D is the feminine version, or is it the masculine version?
I think with the E is the feminine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you get access to either version?
Well, on like your music library, it says BLONDE, but on the album cover it says BLOND.
Oh.
And there's two versions of the album because in the magazine it's a different version of Blonde.
With the motorcycle helmet, right?
Yeah.
That's the one I have. Oh, well, I mean, again,
but there's also another one. It's like yellow green, and it's like a girl. I don't know if that's official or not, but I've seen it. I have it on it's my desktop wallpaper. But also, Frank is a rapper and a singer. Like he's more like he's more like a singer because I've heard him sing more. But when he raps, he fucking goes hard. He killed everyone on Raph.
Dude, Raph had way too many people to be like not that good a song. That was bullshit. Rocky, if you're watching this, dude, you fucked up, bro. And you're my favorite rapper, dude. Rocky, for the longest, I was always saying Rocky's my favorite fucking rapper. How the fuck did you get Quavo, Cardi, Uzi, and Frank on a fucking song, and it wasn't like the best song in the world?
And Frank bodied everyone. I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah. Frank bodied everyone.
Dude, come on. Bro.
I think there's 2 versions of Rap too.
Yeah, only the second version's released. Like, yeah.
What the fuck, Frank, man?
I know, dude.
His track list is amazing. I'm looking at the ones like miscellaneous on.
Unreleased miss.
Check if Bad Religion really is on Channel Orange.
It is. Yeah, it is. It's the second to last song.
But right before that.
No, it's Monks. Not. It's not.
Right before Bad Religion is Monks.
Oh.
And the whole point I'm trying to make is there's like 2 different interpretations of
contrast.
Of religion at that on those 2.
Dang, that's crazy. I'm just gonna throw it out there. This is like a fun statement, but.
And then I think Acura Integral, and then Whip Appeal. I think.
Those yeah. Okay, yeah.
Too. Like
But I see what you're saying.
This is like the songs themselves.
And then also on that album cover, he has a motorcycle, but on other ones, he has cars.
Right.
And he's riding the motorcycle on Pyramids too.
Shit.
Pyramids, best song. Coming out there.
I'm telling you, dude, at my party when I drop Pyramids as the first song, it's gonna be fucking crazy.
No, you know what's gonna be fucking crazy? When I say this fact that I was about to say before I didn't get to get No, like the first time I saw Frank, he performed Thinking About You, and I was like, is this a cover? I'm like, oh shit, this is his song. That's how good Frank's other stuff is. Like if you only know Frank from Thinking About You, what are some other ones? Nights. If you only know like that Frank Ocean, it's like Novocaine. You should check other stuff out.
Anything else we should add on the last note before the camera dies?
I think that we covered a lot, but we're only on the surface. We're like at the top of the
I think we need a second version.
Obviously, we need a fucking second
a
version. We
An
got two
extended version.
versions.
Anything else you want to say before we have to chip?
You guys are all invited to my birthday party on October 27th. It's the Booty Club. Just hit me up on Twitter, a real lover boy. I'll hit you up.
Beware that he's gonna be there, so it's gonna be.
Dude, it's gonna be sick as
It's gonna
fuck.
be-
You were like super excited about it when I was.
I was super excited about
so
it.
hyped. He was like, "Dude, Nick, you're the best person ever." And I was like,
And then he said I was the best person ever after.
"I know, dude. We had like a little moment."
And I said, I know.
I know, and Bob's gonna be there.
Just got the credit of proof and everything. So we're gonna be fucking live. Okay, so
and my friend from Switzerland's coming too. from my group chat, from my mom group chat. I invited her. She's coming for Flogna, and I told her the day before.
Oh, shit.
The day before, I'm having a party.
Switzerland.
From Switzerland.
From
dude.
Switzerland.
Fuck. Crazy, huh?
That's crazy. Me and Nick are gonna, and me, Nick, and Bobby, you can be our first member, but we're gonna start our own Frank Ocean group chat.
Oh yeah, if you want to join, just leave your something in the comments. We'll start it because
You're gonna reach out to people. They shouldn't.
I'll join you.
Fuck you.
I know how to work.
Well,
Twitter.
I'm just saying, like, all right, whatever.
Just contact us, say you want in.
Follow me on Twitter, bro.
Okay, so
If it's a picture of Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls, then it's me. Chill.
Unless he changes it like every other week, like he does.
Yeah.
But anyways, thanks, I guess, for joining us.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Safari podcast. Today we talked about Frank Ocean.
I hope you liked it, Frank.
Who knows if we'll ever come up with a second version, but
We
if
will.
not, we'll definitely
We
be
will.
back sometime soon. All right.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
See
See you
ya.
later.